Why is it that so many of us grow up and choose a career we aren't happy with before we decide to return to what we've always been created for? For some of us, it's because we needed more life experience to tap into our passion. But for others, it's because we were taught to stop believing in magic when we were still in the most magical part of our lives as children. You may have been told by adults who were also asked to leave their imagination and spirit itself behind. Get your head out of the clouds and stop being so silly. Or you need to get more serious and decide what you want to be in life. High school counselors were instructed to administer career aptitude tests and guide you to believe you needed to choose a career that was financially secure and had longevity for the future. A job that would check all the boxes, but none of those boxes were ever labeled lights me up, or makes me want to get out of bed in the morning, or fills my heart with joy. And never did anyone tell you the average American changes careers between 3 to 7 times in their lifetime. Why so many times? Because people grow and shift and emerge into their best selves after experiencing loss and trauma and life lessons. The one constant in life is change. Shame is the biggest deterrent from us living a happy life, and it can be quite sneaky to detect. Shame can be given with just a look or a lack of words when we need them most. And when we are shamed from the people we look up to and admire, it has the biggest impact on us. What? You're going to leave a job that makes you money but doesn't make you happy? Who cares about happiness? Shame on you for being so selfish and only thinking about yourself. You want to be an entrepreneur? There's no safety in that. How will you support yourself or your family? Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame is like the hands on wet clay. It can form a whole new version of you while burying all your passions and dreams deep within itself. You could spend years wearing a painted clay avatar that is not who you were divinely created to be. One day blends into the next, and through it all, you choose friends and relationships based on your clay suit. But this is not the end of your story. In fact, it is only the beginning. Clay wears down, and the winds of time weather against your avatar until you remember what is at your core, until you reach inside and find what has been waiting for you all along. It could be sadness from a failed marriage or a loss of a relationship that has you feeling broken. But broken is what brings you back to you. It is what has you cracked open to remember your magic. This is not a midlife crisis, as many like to call it. It can happen at any time in your life, and it is not a crisis, but rather a rising moment. Just like hardened clay, you can be cracked into pieces. You are cracked open in order to release your fear over what you will see within your heart. With love replacing fear, you will find what has been safely secured within the womb of your heart, your dreams and your passions. And so your journey to returning to who you were created to be begins. And at this point, I give you an option if you like this message to go in 2 different directions in the book. I also give you, so I'll give it to you right now, work, which you can do. So if you have a journal, grab it. So here's your emerge exploration. Where have you misunderstood shame for guidance? If money and other people's opinions had no effect on you, what would you choose to do right now? Would you change jobs, travel, volunteer, paint, move? Sit in this truth and ask yourself, what is holding you back? I hope you enjoyed, and I will keep doing this now and again to keep myself accountable, to worry not a stitch about people's opinions, and to stick with the fact that these messages are powerful and out of love and meant to be received by others, and that I'm not going to get in the way of it.